All right, my mathematicians, we are going to talk about problem 4 on page 249. Okay, we're looking at area of rectilinear shapes. That's when they're shapes that are made up of rectangles. Okay, so let's take a look at number 4. Okay, so number 4 did not give you square units, so you needed to break the shape up into smaller rectangles and find the area of those rectangles and then put them together to find the total area. Okay, so this is how I thought to break up the rectangle. You could have broken the rectangle up into different ways, but I broke them up into this shape here of my purple rectangle and this rectangle. Okay, so I found the area of these two rectangles to find the total area of the rectilinear shape. Okay, so again, I like to focus on one rectangle at a time. So if I focus on this rectangle here, the purple rectangle, what would be my dimensions of the rectangle? Again, you might have done it differently, and that's okay. It'd be a 4 by 5, so I can find the area by multiplying 4 times 5. So for the area for my purple rectangle, I could multiply 4 times 5, 4 centimeters by 5 centimeters. And I love 5s, they're my friends. 4 groups of 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20. So my purple rectangle, I'm going to make that an R because I don't want you to think it's perimeter. Rectangle is 20 square centimeters. Okay. So do you agree that this rectangle is 20 square centimeters? Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the next one. Again, I'm going to look at one rectangle at a time. It helps me focus on my dimensions. All right, so what are the dimensions of the green rectangle? Seven by 5. So the green rectangle, the area is 7 times 5. Okay. And again, 5s are my friends. I love when we multiply by 5. The total or the area for this rectangle is going to be, if I knew that 4 times 5 was 20, 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 5 is 30, 7 times 5 is 35 square centimeters. Again, you might have broken up the rectangles or the rectilinear shape into different rectangles, and that's okay. All right, so to find my total area, I've got to put those two measurements together. This goes right back to our math focus points of finding the total area. That area can be additive when you find areas of smaller rectangles to find the area of the bigger rectangle. So 20 plus 35. I know 35 plus 10 would be 45. Another 10 would be 55. So my total area is 55 square centimeters. So double check yours. Even though you might have split the rectilinear shape into different rectangles, you should still have the same area. Okay. You might have, and let me do this real quick. You might have split your rectangle into this rectangle and this rectangle. So let me fill those real quick. Whoops. Delete that. Alright, let me fill these rectangles, that way we can see them better. Alright, let me bring that down. I know this is kind of weird looking, but I wanted to point this out just in case this was a way that you split your rectangle. There we go. Alright, so if I were to look at the yellow rectangle, the dimensions would be 3 by 5, and 3 times 5 would be 15 square centimeters. Okay, and then if I look at my brown rectangle, let's see if I can bring that up. There we go. Alright, the dimensions are 4 by 10, so 4 times 10, that would be 40 square centimeters. Okay, so if I were to put those two areas together, 15 square centimeters plus 40 square centimeters, 40 plus 15 would still be 55 square centimeters. So that is another way that you could have broken up your rectilinear shapes into smaller rectangles. Okay? Alright, so tomorrow you're going to continue your discussion of area and do different activities, and in fact you're going to be measuring how big your foot is. Alright guys, thank you for your hard work today, and I will catch you later.